That's exactly
it. If you didn't see this, did you even come to London, is the question. We have just made it off of the Victoria Station and we're going to this place called Market Hall Victoria, and apparently there's a center eating area that has tons of different stalls, like different types of food, and I'm super duper pumped because I'm starving and I could eat the camera right now. If you're coming to London, the London Victoria Station is more than likely a station that you're gonna have to go through. It is the central hub of the center of London. So this is what you're looking out for, but for now, let's go eat. This is so cool. So the food court has over 10 different restaurants that you can get different kinds of food. I'm talking like Malaysian, Japanese, American food. I'm actually gonna have a vegan falafel, which I'm really pumped about, down in this place called Fanny's. But seriously guys, if you are with a big group and you have a ton of picky eaters, you can come here and everybody can sit at the same table and order from all of the different vendors. And it's not bad price. It's typically around 7 to 10 pounds. You can find some things that are a little bit more expensive, like in the 11 to 15 pound range, but that's gonna be like a steak. So don't get a steak and you're gonna be fine. Literally, it's across from the London station, so you cannot miss this. Fanny.
This right? Oh wait.
That's Mike.
Oh.
How are you today? Good, thank you. I will have the vegan falafel with sweet potato fries. Just ordered my food. They give you a little buzzer. You sit at the table, and when it vibrates, you go get your food, and then you eat it, and then it'll be delicious, hopefully.
Alrighty, so I ended up getting Japanese udon noodles with beef. And then I asked for the spiciest thing they had, but then she was like, no, we actually don't have spicy. You have pepper that you can put on it. So I smothered it. I am so happy with my life decision. Outside of spice, that's really hot. I'm gonna polish this one off. We'll catch you guys right after we eat the food.
Done eating delicious food and Annette's adequately tipsy, time to go see Buckingham Palace. Guys, look, we found Big Ben. That's it, I can leave London. Not Big Ben, just lie.
Cheers. So we finished up at the Albert. It was fun.
It was good.
We didn't show you anything.
We did not.
We did not. We drank.
We drank.
But I think it was fun.
It was good.
It was pretty good.
I tried going to the bathroom in here and I have standards, so how about hell no? It was disgusting. And I have pooped in holes in Asia.
We'll link those videos up here. But anyway, so now we're gonna go to the Houses of Parliament.
Yeah, we'll go to Westminster Abbey, Houses of Parliament.
Okay. And then go to another pub.
See Big Ben.
Yeah. This has been like the most awesome London pub crawl sightseeing day.
It's been a good one.
It's been pretty fantastic. Pretty great.
We'll see you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
How many Americans does it take to open a British telephone booth? This is impossible. That was properly difficult.
Это, ну...
Why is this so heavy? This is unnecessary.
So we came outside of Westminster Abbey, and the church is absolutely beautiful. It reminds me a lot of actually Notre Dame in Paris.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah,
babe.
right?
Yeah.
But it's just massive 2 columns with like very ornate details on the outside. They have a lot of like the Gothic architecture going into it. It's beautiful.
It's also really cool because in the background you'll see like the houses, one of the Houses of Parliament with like an English flag, and then you'll see usually Big Ben, but Big Ben's like covered up with scaffolding because they're fixing it up, and you'll see like the London Eye. Like if you're coming to London, this is the exact street that you want to be standing on to be like, I'm here, you know?
That's exactly
If you
it.
didn't see this, did you even come to London, is the question.
And something else that was really cool was on the way here, literally like right behind us, there are 2 buildings where all of the members of parliament operate out of. And so you literally just pass the offices of where their entire government structure runs.
Which really look like a bunch of boring office buildings.
It really
to be
does.
fair.
It wasn't anything too exciting, but it was cool
would
to
be much cooler to be working in the Houses of Parliament.
right? But it was at least cool to pass it and be like, wow, a lot of history is being made there.
Yeah. Hashtag Brexit.
Right?
I know nothing about Brexit. Feel free to leave your political situation down there and educate
Tell us
all.
what you think about that.
Yeah.
Because at the moment we don't have an opinion.
No. So we have made it to Houses of Parliament and Westminster Abbey. As you can see right behind me, Big Ben has been under construction. They've been remodeling and painting and cleaning for the last 3 years. I don't know when in the heck it's gonna be done. But it is really like a bummer because like I feel like so many people come to England to see Big Ben and Houses of Parliament, and so much of it's being constructed. But come in a couple years and it's gonna look gorgeous. But now we're going to be heading over to the Prime Minister's house. We're also gonna be heading to show you Buckingham Palace, which is something that I've been looking forward to because I missed that in 2015. This is the Prime Minister's house. She actually just left office just a few days ago, so we're literally waiting for her to move out. But we've also learned that a lot of British police don't carry guns, but the suckers right out front of here will shoot you for a Klondike bar, so be very careful. So I'm kind of nosy, and I was overhearing one of the other tour guides say that once upon a midnight tour you were actually able to walk down this street, but that is no longer, and this is Downing Street. The Prime Minister of England lives right down the street on the grey house to the right hand side, and they have armed guards that, like I said, don't play with them. They don't play with you.
So now we're going to make our way to the Queenie's house and go from there. Again, we're really just gonna look at it from the outside, and that's about the most we can do.
Behind me is one of the cavalry guards. They, just like the ones that are by Buckingham Palace that I'm really excited to see, can't move. This guy is holding a giant like silver sword. Like he's been like this for like the better part of 30 minutes. I don't know how long they have to stay like that, but I'm sure his arm is sore.
This is so cool. As soon as you literally walk through the opening tunnels that they have, you go into this entire like rock covered courtyard area that's just completely open. It has like stadium sitting on the side, and you're literally surrounded by like a U shape of beautiful architecture.
Yeah.
So to get to Buckingham Palace, we're actually passing through St. James's Park.
And it's beautiful. It's a garden, so there's tons of beautiful flowers. There's people feeding squirrels.
Yeah.
Which, given the squirrels look fatter than any squirrel I have ever seen in my life. There's also like these doves or like pigeons that are big and blue too. It's just really lush and green and beautiful. And there's a bunch of signs that tell you all of the landmarks that are nearby and how far they are in walking distance. So it looks like Buckingham Palace is only 9 minutes away. So let's see what we find in 9 minutes, y'all.
Ow. Palace news, man. Nothing wrong with that.
Before they realize I didn't have it.
Annette over here thinks she's Crocodile Dundee.
Here, in the English outback, this duck may bite me, thinking I have food, but I do not. Look at him, he's coming in for the kill. He's coming, but then he realizes I have nothing.
have made it to Buckingham Palace. This is where Queen Elizabeth II lives. This is also where the monarchy has been living for centuries. And we've been looking at the guards back here. Our friend Adam was telling us that apparently they're really highly trained marksmen, and it's a huge honor to be part of the Queen's Guard. I mean, think about it. You're literally protecting the crown jewels, literally and figuratively. But with that, that actually concludes everything that we were doing today, just about. So thank you guys for joining us. Make sure that you click the subscribe button down below and click the little notification bell. Make sure that you give us a thumbs up and comment if you like this video so you can get more videos just like this one. And we'll see you on our next adventure.